Alright guys, welcome to a brand new episode. Number 2, LUAU by the Numbers. Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of LUAU by the Numbers. That's right, we take a Funko Pop and we look at it by the numbers. You know, is it something you want to invest in? Is it, here's the history of it. Is it hot? Is it not? Is it on the upswing? Is it on the downswing? Is it just the middle ground? And we're going to take one of my favorite, from one of my favorite movies, Roger Rabbit, Jessica Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Incredible pop too, honestly. We'll talk about it in a minute. But before that, do something for me absolutely free. Give the video a thumbs up. It goes and supports the channel. The algorithm helps the channel grow. Thank you so much. Also, hit the affiliate links, discount codes, all that good stuff. Hop in that one, our brand new weekly giveaway. 6 prizes, 2 winners every Sunday night on the LUAU show. Please come join us for that. The merch, if you want some of that. All the stuff down there in the bios. From discount, I mean, you name it, it's there. All right, so here we are. The Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2-pack. Now this says Asia exclusive holidays 2014. This pop was out in 2014, so it's 9 years old. Obviously sits in a very nice 2-pack, $7 a pop. Pop Armor, please check them out at 7bucksapop.com. Check out Pop Armor. So you had the sticker. What did they do? So obviously right around that time, they also released the other lines of Who Framed Roger Rabbit pops. A Roger, a Jessica, I think one of the Weasels, Doom. I think that might be it. There's not a lot of them. You know, it was a small set. Now those today, different values. You know, different values on those. The 2 highest ones definitely are Roger and I think Judge Doom. But what they did in a Funko way is they basically took both pops. These are identicals to the commons. There is no difference. So Jessica kind of has, you want to say it's diamond, but it is not. It's kind of, it has some sparkly stuff into the dress. I love the way they did the eye. But basically, it is just like the regular pop, as is Roger. It's just put in a 2-pack, popped on with an Asia holiday exclusive sticker. That's really it. That's what it is. But this is definitely a harder one to obtain. You don't see it that often. Current PPG value on this pop is $410. Now, as we do it by the numbers, let's look at that graph and look at that numbers. Very low in 2020. You know, in 2020, this pop, believe it or not, was under $100. Under $100. Right about mid-2020, it started to raise up, climb traction. To the end of 2020 to 2021, it saw a little dip and back up, but you're right about $250. 21 to 22 started creeping up to that almost tipping that 350 mark, and then we're getting close to 4 in early 2022. It dipped down to 250, dipped back up to a little over 3, and where it sits now at about $410. If you look at previous solds this time, you know, 180 days, 2 of them have sold, the average 380, low 300, high of 460. Again, that's not taking into account damage and things like that. It could take that into account, you know, just saying. Now, if you wanted to look at these pops by themselves, you know, that you just don't want the 2-pack, but you love these pops, not a problem. We got it right there. If you wanted the Jessica's sitting right now currently at $46. Definitely very affordable. You just have to find it. Number 2, Roger's sitting at $90. Again, as you see, released in 2014. You know, Roger and Judge Doom are the 2 high ones. I think I forget the name of him, but the Weasel and Jessica right at about 46. There are some sodas and etc. like that. Now, as you can see, it is a fabulous pop, and probably in the set the hardest to get, but they all are. When you're looking at almost a 10-year-old Funko Pop, guys, and a sought after one, you're not necessarily going to see a lot on the market. And in that, you kind of see with Roger, in the past year, and this is HobbyDB for whoever sellers sell, allows them to see their data. In the past year, 5 Roger Rabbits have sold. In the past 2 years, only 14. That's it. Total sales documented. So not a lot of them have sold. And the same thing with this. This alone. In the past year, only 4 of these have changed hands. That's it. If you look at some of the selling sites like Whatnot, that puppy is blank, baby. 217 people want this, which probably means they basically have it on their want list. In hobby area, in Whatnot, 17 people have it. However, none are for sale, and obviously with Whatnot, there's no seller history. If you look on eBay, right now, there is 1 listing. That is all. The Roger Rabbit Jessica 2-pack, very rare, $330 basically, and I'm going to gather that's because there's a sticker on it. Might have some damage, I mean, who knows, but $320 on that one. Now, let's look at eBay previous sold. So previous sold, here you see one on the high side, back right now in July 25th, sold for $475. Before that, one best offer, which you don't know what it turned out to be, but it was $399 best offer. That was accepted in June. And the end of May, one sold for $375. Now, again, HobbyDB, I don't know if they get all the eBay numbers or they go off of it. So HobbyDB is, just remember guys, it is a guide. It is not the Holy Bible. As you see, I mean, one of these sold for $475. Just saying. Not the Holy Bible. Keep that in mind. But, it is an incredible Funko Pop. If you can find it and it doesn't come around that often and you want it, it is really the centerpiece of a Who Framed Roger Rabbit's collection. But if you play it on the cheap, remember, these are identical pops to the regular single versions. So, it's kind of up to you where you want to go with that. What do I see this doing? I don't know. It has raised up and really held over the past, 1.5, 2 years. There's some dips and valleys here and there. I don't think this pop is ever going to go under $300 to $350. I don't see that ever happening, and I think it could only possibly go up. Now, it might need a little boom, you know what I mean? Obviously, I don't think we're going to get another Roger Rabbit movie. You could also get signatures. I mean, I know the person that voiced Roger Rabbit does signatures. Obviously, the person that voiced Jessica Rabbit, she does signatures. Kathleen Turner. So that would be kind of cool to get. But there it is, guys. One of my favorite Pops 2-packs by the numbers. I think if you can get it and afford it, it is a great Pop to have to put in your collection, especially if you are a Disney Roger Rabbit fan. I think it's just a great, great piece. If not, you play it on the cheap, I mean, and you can find them in good or decent condition. That's very, very key with the singles. It's definitely easier to go with by themselves because then maybe you can afford a Judge Doom or a Weasel. You know what I mean? You can maybe get both of them, all 4, for what this set costs alone. So that's my advice to you by the numbers. I think it's a great Pop to have, great collectible to have. And I think definitely is going to maintain, if not increase, in value over the next few years. So, there you have it, guys. Thanks for joining me, and catch us again on our next episode 3 of LUAU by the Numbers.